All right, we're going to have a good week, I think. These are a white oak. That's the big money tree besides the big money tree, which is walnut right there. It's going to be a big week. This week, I'm going to guess $4,000 or $5,000 for this week. There's some more white oak over here.
So the guys were cutting that black walnut, and there was one that had a burl on it that Joe and I found, I guess, last winter. And I wanted to keep the burl, and so while they were down there, we had them cut it for us, and here it is. Oh, pretty.
And then that is blocking log, pulp kind of log stuff. But let's talk for a minute about land and things like that. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little about land and investing in that, and when it comes to logging. Now, most of the properties that we have dealt with over the years, we chose not to log because you have to weigh out the detractor, the value detraction of a freshly logged property with actually how much you're going to get in, and also the time frame. With that Project 291, there was a lot of money in logs there. And I know the guys that bought it from us, I think they logged it really hard.
Wow. It's probably 8 feet, 10 feet. I don't have a tape measure with me. Oh, that's going to be pretty. We're going to take and get it cut up in slabs so I can make something. Very nice. The inside of that burl, oh, that's gonna be gorgeous once you cut that open. Beautiful. Thanks, Kyle.
But anyways, when we bought this property, I knew we weren't going to get rich on logging, but I also knew there was some value here, and a lot of people, so from our exploring videos, our early videos, a lot of people are like, you don't have any value to that land, none. Well, it's obvious we do. I mean, yeah, we're not getting rich off it, but right now, for logging just one section, and we're not logging it super hard, except for specific areas we are, kind of by property lines so that it gets thicker. I mean, but we're approaching like $20,000 income return. And we'll probably do this for 3 years in a row. And he's got another few more weeks yet until we kick him out for deer hunting. We may let him stay a little bit longer. But in the woods really don't look that bad. I'll take you around once he gets done, because there is a lot of invasives. There's a lot of cedars. And then what he left, the hardwoods that he did leave, it actually looks not that bad. So, yeah, a lot of people said, you're wasting your money, you're overpaying for the land, you ain't going to get any return on it. Well, we have, and we've gotten really nice returns for turkey hunting, really nice returns for deer hunting. I mean, we've done very well. But logging was one aspect of that. So, yeah, and it also helps having a large acreage. So even if the concentration of logs, like let's say you got a 40, and you only have a handful of stuff like this, yeah, you're not going to do that well. But with 600 acres, it helps to have just that span, and it's almost all wooded. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, definitely welcome. We love having you aboard. We keep it real here, and this week's going to be a big week. This is our first ever load of walnut going in. So the oaks, if they get them big enough, they take them to a wood products area. We've been getting between $1.50 and $2 per board foot, but this is our first load of walnut. And granted, we don't have a ton of it, but it's going to be a nice load. So the walnut is going to a place in St. Clair, Missouri. So stay tuned to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to catch it, because I don't have the check yet, or I should be getting the totals. Today is Saturday. They usually give us a check on Monday. And so I'm really curious to see how much this load of walnut's going to bring. Hopefully it'll be double what the white oak was, which would be a really nice weekly check. But anyways, stay tuned to the channel. We'll find out here literally in just a couple of days. So thanks for joining us. If you're pursuing land, keep your dreams alive. Hopefully interest rates are going to come down here in the next year or so, because I got a refi. I mean, it's part of our plan. I got 2 notes to refi. Hopefully rates will drop. They should at some point. It might be longer than a year, might be less. We'll see what's going to happen. But stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. We love having you along for the ride.